clearly a ridiculous person. Yet a lot of young guys take Luke Belmar seriously. This is part of a major issue with the online landscape that I think Ethan nailed.
I will say he has a really good ability at expressing the dumbest possible concept so confidently that you almost want to think like, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You could say the same for the Tate brothers, Fresh and Fit, and a bunch of other guys in this space. Young men and teenage lads are putting 100% of their focus, as far as who they worship on social media, into who can say garbage the loudest and the most confidently. If there was any advice I'd give to younger guys who are consuming this kind of content, it would be to take a step back and actually consider the substance of what you are consuming, which often doesn't match the flashy and confident presentation. Now, as for Luke Belmar's program, Capital Club, I haven't looked into this as closely or spoken to as many witnesses as I have of Andrew Tate's program, The Real World, but the similarities I see concern me. I strongly believe The Real World is an illegal pyramid scheme that exploits boys as young as 12 years old, and I've had seasoned lawyers look over my evidence and agree. The way it's presented and what it promises to teach you is very similar. And I know it has an affiliate program, which is where many of the potential legal issues with The Real World start. A major issue with The Real World is how it exploits children. I've had numerous very strong sources confirm to me that over 80% of the members in The Real World are under 18 years old. Capital Club asks members under 18 years old to please access the program with the supervision of a parent or guardian. I've spoken to one young lad who's underage and said he left The Real World for Luke Belmar's Capital Club, and he said that a lot of other young lads have done the same. So the questions I have about Capital Club is what precautions are taken to make sure that the underage members are in fact being supervised by a parent or guardian. Are steps being taken to make sure that underage affiliates in Capital Club aren't letting their membership affect their schoolwork by working 12, even 16-hour days, as many witnesses say is what they experienced in The Real World? How reliant is Capital Club on using its affiliate team to have members recruiting new members into the program, which is a major sign of a pyramid scheme? The last major concern I have with what I see with Capital Club is that unlike The Real World, which charges a monthly fee of $49.99, it charges an annual fee of $369, which works out cheaper per month, but the cancellation period is only 14 days. Many students in The Real World realised the program wasn't what they hoped after several months. It appears that if this happens in Capital Club, they will be stuck with this annual fee. Currently on the website, it says that the program is at the moment invite only and this price will increase. If anyone has any information or experiences with Capital Club they'd like to share, hit me up on the app formerly known as Twitter. In the meantime, I've said this before, but the message I have for anyone who wants to emulate what Andrew Tate has done with Hustlers University and now The Real World, programs which he has used to bring in many millions of dollars, I'll say it again, before copying what he's done, I suggest waiting to see how this goes for Tate and his mates.